G'day and congratulations, you're about to review your first full quantity estimate from Price Plan. Now, I know there's a lot of information in there and it's a different layout to maybe what you're used to reading in the past, but it's important that you understand how to interpret the job and the information the way we've given it to you. So here are some really key tips that are going to make it as effective as it can be. My first tip, set aside some time. It does take some time. We guess between 1 to 2 hours for you to be able to review it, assess it, and interpret what we've put in front of you. The other thing is, don't try and do this from your phone while you're sitting in your ute or on the train. Make sure you do it from home while you're working on a computer. It's much more effective. In the email we've sent you, there's a bunch of information. There's the documents. There's also the ability to book a session. So use that feature. That way you can have a conversation with me related to the job and ask any questions that you need clarity on. You also want to get all the job files out of the email and you want to get them onto your computer. To do that, you just click on the link and it's going to give the ability to extract the information from a zip file. Once you've done that and you've got it on your computer, we're all ready to start reviewing the job. There's a builder copy, there's a checklist notes, there might be some other job-specific information we've created for you, but there's also a revision request form. So the builder copy, that's the first thing. That's the full bill of quantity. That's everything we've considered from start to finish on the project. It follows a logical construction sequence. Now, it might look different to what you're used to, but if you just take your time and read through it group by group, you will be able to get your head around the logic and the layout that we've applied. The next page that we've given you is the checklist notes. Now you'll notice here that the checklist notes, it's like a guide that supports you to understand the bill of quantity. The headings in the checklist note relate directly to the headings that are in your bill of quantity. So you can see here with blockwork, we've got a screenshot that says where it relates to. We've got little notes that highlight the different areas, so it helps you interpret all of the estimating logic and all of those numbers that are over in the full quantity estimate. So make sure you use the checklist notes in that manner. We've also given you a revision request form. The revision request form is one centralized place where you can take notes, make comments, ask for changes, etc. There's some pre-established fields in the column for asking questions, changing items, maybe requesting new items, or maybe you want to delete an item in there. That's all fine, but we need to know. So you fill this form out. Maybe you want to say, hey, I want to change an item. It relates to the timber list. And you might want to say to us, we don't use pine MGP 12s. We use LVLs for all of our stud work. So you can put that note in there, and then that comes back to us and it helps us understand what you need and how we can best support you to refine this estimate effectively. Now, the next tip, make sure you review all of these documents together. The builder copy, the checklist notes, and the revision request form are all designed to be used together. So have them all open. You're going to be flicking between them, making notes, reviewing, and assessing things as you go. At any point, you can book a session with me via our website. You can also email us. All our contact details are on the website as well. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight in the best way to make the most out of interpreting your first estimate with us. Good luck with it, and we'll chat to you when we're talking in the review.